Mimi, which one of these puzzles should I do first? Which one? No, really. Which one of these puzzles should I do first? Come on, tell me which puzzle you want me to do first. Surely you must have some opinion. All right, I'm gonna say it's that one just because you've walked by that one more often than you've walked by the other one, okay? Thank you, Mimi.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Gail and this is Puzzles, Cats, and Life. As you saw at the beginning, my cat May chose my next puzzle to do, and she did so with her usual obedience to a request. But I made it easier for her too. I only gave her 2 to choose from, even though I have 3 great Wysocki puzzles that I'm going to do over the next few videos. I got each of these from the library, so they all qualify for the thrifted, or in my case, unverified puzzle challenge that Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian, started for this year. The first one I have that May chose for me is called Candlemaker, Tobacconist, Hat Shop. And this is so typical of the great Americana style artwork of Wysocki. I just love it. I love how colorful this one is, and I love how patterned and unique it looks. You know, there's no spaces where everything is kind of all blurred together. It's all very distinct. Excellent image, one of my favorites. I can't wait to get started. So here we go.
Okay, here we go. Charles Wysocki, Candlemaker, Tobacconist, Hat Shop, 1,000 pieces. And I open the box and find that the puzzle is bagged. And right away, I think that's a very good sign. This is number 7 in the thrifted puzzle or unverified puzzle streak, because I got this one at the library. And we'll get it open and start the sorting. It is a buffalo, so it's going to have the buffalo zigzaggy pieces. All right, I'm just going to get right on to the time lapse here. Okay, one not so good sign. Buffalo puzzles usually come with a poster, and there's no poster. So it may have all its pieces, and that's what's important, but there's no poster to look at. Oh well, I'm not one for looking at the picture too much anyway. I'll just have the box nearby. To look at if I need picture reference. Okay, let's go back to it. My initial sort is just some of the sky pieces up here, the zigzag shaped pieces, and the edge pieces. And my plan, because it is a buffalo and they do tend to be a little on the shiny side and pick up some glare, I'm going to do the top of the puzzle first. We have this covered bridge, this grouping of trees back here. You can see we've got a church,
some other things. This looks like a mill possibly there. That looks like a mill wheel. You can see the little stream running through there and a little stream, a little waterfall under the bridge there. So I'm going to try and do all of that part. This little wagon with pumpkins on it. There's a flag. And the top of the tobacconist shop. So that's what I'm going to go after to start. I'll put the frame together, put all the edge pieces together, and then start up at the top, as you have seen me do before. Are going along a little slowly. This tree area up here is, especially on this side, very tricky, and of course there's a lot of glare on this puzzle, so everything over here by the lights is difficult. I really need to have the light coming from behind me better, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm just going to keep working it, trying to find all of these pieces that go up here so that I don't have to struggle to find them later. I'm still sorting through a lot of this, and it's pretty easy at least to pick out what goes on the top and what goes on the bottom. So that's not really a problem. I can find the difference between the two pretty easily. I do have a couple of places that are a little less obvious. Like this one, I thought for sure this was up here. I mean, it has to be up here. Oh, there we are. I thought so. I knew that had to be up there. But today is the next day, because I got very tired last night. Very quickly, all the work that I've been doing outside just wore me out, and so I was tired and quit early on the puzzle. Just spent the evening relaxing. As soon as I'm done sorting through all of this for the top pieces, I'll work a little longer on just putting in pieces from up at the top here. And then I'll probably start sorting for the pieces near the bottom. There is a huge potential for false fit on these pieces because that's buffalo. I mean, it can be that way with buffalo. If the picture is the least bit ambiguous, it can be very tricky to find exactly what goes where. And this is a Wysocki, so it definitely has a little ambiguity in the pieces. But once you do find the right one, it's pretty obvious that it's the right one. I have a book that I am listening to. I like to do that while I'm working the time lapse. So I am going to go back to time lapse so that I can listen to my book. I'm being a tad arbitrary in some of my sorting here, only because I just want to make things less confusing. And I'm probably going to need to put in some edge pieces to make it more clear. But I am getting very close to finishing up some of these sections here. Enough. I am going to the time lapse. Okay, here I go. Time lapse. Well, the top part up to here is pretty much done. The bottom section is a little bit bigger, but at least I won't have to fight the glare trying to find things up there. So I get to start working on the bottom part, and I will put the edge pieces in on the bottom and start sorting through what I still have in the box. Nice image. I'm enjoying this one a lot, but then it is a Wysocki. There were quite a few false fits I had to deal with. Had to take a few things apart and put them back together the right way because I couldn't really tell. So here's the rest of my edge pieces here. I already put a little bit of that tree on that side together, and so I can start putting all of these together now. It's mostly just green and some of this brown color, white gates on the sides here. This should not take too long to put together. That goes right there. You'll have to forgive some of the car noise, but it's a really, really lovely afternoon. And I just am enjoying the fresh air coming in through my front door. I did get my swamp cooler hooked up. The weather got really hot, so I thought I was going to need that swamp cooler right away, but then it cooled down right away too. So it's been very cool this week, and I haven't had to deal with the swamp cooler being on, which is nice. I like not having to use the swamp cooler. I also had no issues with the swamp cooler this year. I had them hook it up with a very specific protocol that I told them they had to follow. So that got taken care of exactly right, and when I turned the swamp cooler on for the first time, I had no issues. Unlike last year where I was sick for 2 weeks. We should be getting close to this corner. Where is this corner? That. So we just have these green ones. Basically, that's all that's left. Where's the green corner? Where are you, corner? Ah, there it is. I knew I'd find you. Okay. So just this little bit left on the bottom. This is going to be interesting because I might get some false fits here, and I won't know it until I try to put in the ones that connect to them. That's kind of how that goes. So now, that one. There we go. That's the one. That's the guy. Yes, I think. You, very good. Yes, I think so. How about you? I think that goes there. Yes.
there's not that many to go through now. There we go. And oh goodness, where is that one? Here? Yes. And this one should be obvious. There it is. How about you? Very good. And you. Excellent. And then you. And then you. And then you. No, not you. Actually, this guy goes up here. That goes there. That goes there. And that does not go there. Okay, so what's wrong then? These definitely don't go here. So something's out of place here, but I don't know how it goes. So boy, I can't really tell who belongs to this one. That belongs to that one. So the spot I'm missing is somewhere in between here. It looks like maybe here, possibly. No, maybe here. I'm pretty sure these three go together. So I have to find the same setup. I don't know, that looks pretty solid there. I can't figure it out. I cannot figure this out. This one doesn't look quite right, but then nothing else would fit there. Turn these over. Sometimes you turn them over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all three of those go together. But where in here do they go? That's what I don't know. Here maybe? Aha. There. Ta-da! Oh, the lovely false fits. All right. I'm going to go back to working on this bottom section now in time lapse. Well, my apologies. I forgot to hit the button and didn't get any of this on the camera. I thought I'd hit the button, but apparently I had not. So I got in all of this horse and carriage here, this horse and carriage and the chickens, these two ladies here with their little dog. I got in all of the candle shop except for a couple of pieces. All of these pieces are separated out as the Tobacconist. All of this is the hat shop. I got this gate in, this horse. And this is all pieces of the road. There are two pieces I'm concerned about. And a cat who is hungry. And one of those pieces is this one, because I'm really running short on pieces that have green in them. I'm also kind of concerned about that one, but I think that's in here somewhere. And then when I looked at the zigzag pieces, there's one left by itself. And I believe that one is from either the hat shop or the tobacconist shop. I'm not sure which. But that's got me concerned that that one might be missing too, because I thought I had pulled out all of the zigzag pieces and matched them up with their mates, and then this one doesn't have a mate. So I am quite concerned about that one. But there's nothing I can do about it now. I've already started on it. So we'll see if my streak is going to end. I'm going to feed my cats and take the rest of the day off. Well, here we are. It's the next day, and I should be able to just finish this up pretty quick. So let's get to time lapse, and I promise I will remember to touch the button this time, so you won't miss out on the completion of the puzzle. Here we go. All done. Just another lovely Wysocki. I mean, who doesn't love this kind of Americana artwork, right? This is great stuff. I've done so many Wysockis in my life. Just neat pictures. And Jane Wooster Scott is another one that I like, but I don't see hers that often anymore. But everybody loves Wysockis, and everybody loves to recycle them, so I get to work on a couple of Wysockis.
Wasn't that a great puzzle? Don't you love Wysocki? I mean, Wysocki and puzzles, they go together like eggs and bacon. I've done so many Wysocki puzzles ever since I was a kid. All the images are just great. I love that Americana style. So be sure and come back for the next couple of videos and give this one a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I would really appreciate that. Until the next one, enjoy your Wysocki puzzles and enjoy your life.
Mimi, come. Mimi, sit. Mimi, roll over. Mimi, stand on your hind legs and clap your hands. Mimi, lie there on the floor and do nothing. Good girl. Oh.